You can hear music. Can you hear me now? I've had some changes to. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I've had some. I donated my SSD to a new PC in the living room, so my PC has been taken apart and put back together. And I should have checked my audio output and everything, but I didn't clearly. So, but yeah, I've been having a really fun time with these. They are very bright. They're very fun. I'm doing dark blue with another color, checkers. Tech gremlins, yeah. And I'm actually finding it really fun to paint these. Like, I understand that people don't like this, but I do. So I've got 2 done so far, and every time I finish one, like I finish the checkers, and I have to do the rest, and that's boring. But I reward myself with the next one when I finish one completely. So let me just move my camera slightly so I don't have to sit weird. Yeah, there we go. So I've set up the base for the yellow one yesterday, and I am now going to continue on that because, yeah, I'm having a great time with them. I have another 3 to go. I don't know how I'll feel by the end of it, but so far with pink and orange done. Now doing yellow. I also have green neon, I have purple neon, I have red neon. So we shall see. I still have I have options still. How are you both doing, Pixie and Kat? You alright? Kat, we have so many of the RoseCon prints now. They're in one of those flat shaped, like the not very deep handy tub thingies. And they're all lined up like a freaking army. They look really cool. I have no idea how many people are going to want one on the day, but I think we should have enough. Getting over this cold finally, but the fatigue is still hitting you hard. Ah, rubbish. It really can linger. It's awful, isn't it? Yeah, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to RoseCon. You got no bloop, there was no bloop. Oh, it's only been 7 minutes. Hi, Paint, you alright? Which hotel are you staying this time, Kat? Are you going to go back to the, what was it, Holiday Inn? I haven't booked mine yet, I really should. Streak, streak, streak. You're in Gala, I said it last time. Not staying at the Travelers again, it was awful. Ah, okay. So I stayed at the Premier Inn, Cardiff North last time. And that was fine, but it was quite far out of the way. have a look to see what the costs are. Cardiff Bay. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Dagamad. How are you doing? I'll see what the prices are like. Because Argamax also sent me like a booking thing through, I think it was booking.com where he's staying. Marbringer, how are you doing? Apparently that is looking quite promising as well, so I'll have to have a look. I did not have any money until this month, so I needed to be a little bit sensible. I say that I could have in theory booked last month, but I'd now I think you're working on 3 Warhammer pieces at the same time. What kind of Warhammer pieces are we talking? Why am I still so warm? I turned the heater off. Oh, I didn't apparently. Only 4. 3. Which one's Marebringer? Dark Angel Redempted Dreadnought, Custodian's Model, and an Angron. Jesus. Angron is, on its own is quite a job. No, he won't be, Cat. He's, he said that, one, he thinks this is my thing, and that I should be enjoying that by myself and just be a big strong girl and do things by myself. And 2, it makes it a lot easier to not have to worry about dog sitters and stuff. But he, yeah. I think if I said I really, really wanted him to come, he probably would. But it's he would have to take time off, etc. While I don't work Fridays, so I can just leave. And he can instead he can work from home on the day and look after the dog and the cat, but the dog mainly. The cat could survive with the automated feeder for a day. No, and he is right about the doing things for myself as well. I'm always happy when he does things that he enjoys and that he wants to do, so it's and that he feels strongly about. Like, if he goes to concerts and stuff, I really am not a concert person. I used to be, but it now just feels like overstimulation central, so... Pretty pattern, thank you. So I don't really do it anymore unless it's an artist that I am a big fan of. Usually I only like maybe like 3 songs of an artist, and then it's just hoping they'll actually play those. And then I find myself really overwhelmed with the rest of them normally. So he normally finds a friend to go to concerts with, or a colleague. Cheapest you can find your 187.99. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind, Kat. Thank you. Yellow and black, and diamonds. I'm mad. Yeah, well. See, I'm actually having fun with this. I know that a lot of people are saying like, "Oh my god, why do you do this to yourself?" But I actually find it really, really enjoyable. Do the diamond shapes still bring a twinkle to your day? They certainly make the model multifaceted. Did you reflect on this before you started? Maybe would cards be easier? Diamonds are hard. It's I think. Oh Christ, that was not a good shout. They are not difficult, but they're also not super hard, if that makes sense. Because I know, like, how how they work, I can just, if I place one, I can just place the next one underneath, etc., etc. So I don't need to really worry too much about what it is that I'm painting. Like, I literally just put one diamond on to start with. Initially, I was like drawing on like diagonal lines, have those intersect each other, and then try and paint those in. But by the second one, I actually found it easier to just paint the actual diamonds on. Oh no, this was Thank you, Kat, I appreciate it. Because I should really book. The longer I leave it, the more expensive it's going to get, so... And I know, Dagamad, like, it's one of those things. It's the combination of my my being Dutch combined with my tisms. Reading them back, I can tell, but not initially. I really should know by now that I should take whatever you say with a grain of salt, because it tends to be a pun, especially at the start. You're a pun. So this is the first one of these Harlequins that I'm painting that has a cloak, like a cape attached to its like jacket piece. So I now have to decide what I'll do freehand wise on that. I'm wondering if it should be like launches missile. I'm wondering if it should be like a card portrait or something, playing card portrait, or I don't know, maybe. Because initially I thought, oh, I'll just do like swirls or something, but that feels a little bit of like a bit of a cop out. And this kitchen to prepare counterattack. Oh, counterattack. Don't damage your counters. Here's where you go. Well done, you caught that one. Some days I feel like, what's his face? Is it Dave Bautista? No, it's not Dave Bautista. Maybe it is. The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. The joke will not go over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. Don't have enough counters to damage. tiny kitchen. Oh, my freaking camera. Every time I shake my... Okay, bear with. I need to find something heavy. How about the rose con mug? Bear with. Remove this. Remove this. In one go. I didn't even have to like position or anything like that. It's just immediately perfect. Thank you, Chris Rose. You got yourself this lab vortex shaker. I have one, but it's so noisy that it stresses me out. And I don't feel like it necessarily always shakes things really well. You've done portrait, haven't you? Sort of, but never like, well, only one or two realistic ones, and only like in pencil. Like grey pencil. I'm not a proper, like, portrait artists. I don't think I don't know if I have those original drawings anymore, but I used to. I did a few, like, in paint. Like that one, just from a, and I guess that one was a study thing. And that one. So it's all acrylic, gouache kind of stuff. You did a sketch yesterday, I was wondering if you could show? Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. I've only ever done one fully realistic sketch that anyone that someone judged for me. This was in school back in the day. I think I did all right, if memory serves. I was with my boyfriend at the time. And knowing me, I would have been really hard on myself. If I don't feel miserable about it now, it's probably been all right. Send Discord. Oh. Do you want to have a look at it now, or obviously I won't share it with the stream, but I'll kind of. Aww. I always have time for you. Twitchy eye. That's really nice. That's a really beautiful picture as well. The photo is lovely. That's amazing. Sharing artwork with anyone is horrendously difficult. So I really appreciate you sharing it with me. So thank you. That's very kind. And I appreciate the trust. Alright, let's see what this fluoro yellow does. I swear I don't know how El Miniaturista manages to get the fluo paints to cover on straight black. Both El Miniaturista and who's the other one? Oh, yeah, Magic. There's someone else on Instagram who does really vibrant, colorful Warhammer miniatures, and he just paints straight on black, and his fluo paints don't look streaky. They don't look off like mine always do. Did I put white down first? No, that's the whole point. Like, he doesn't put white down first. That's what I'm saying. He just paints his fluo paints straight on black, and it's so I'm putting a normal excuse me, normal yellow or a normal pink or a normal orange down first, and then I'm adding the fluo paint on top for the added vibrancy. So what's everyone else working on today? Is anyone doing any painting, or is it just existential dread day today? My freaking left eye is twitching so bad. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a little muscle underneath my eye just keeps... You like Mondays, you get some peace and quiet, and in the evening it's streaming. That's fair enough, yeah. I do not like Mondays. Why are libraries so tall? Because I have so many stories. God. That is terrible and I like it. How dare you? How's it going, Cash? You alright? Not too bad. Clearing space for a cage and some new furry friends that will arrive soon. Oh my god, that's so exciting. What kind of furry friends? rats. Nice. I used to have a rat. I eventually rehomed him because I didn't have enough time for him. I just felt it wasn't fair for him to sit in his cage most of the day, and then I got home like 7 at night, absolutely knackered. So I rehomed him to a lady who already had a bunch of rats and basically built her whole life around them. To go with the fish, axolotl, and dogs and humans. Well, yeah. I felt like because I didn't have enough time for my rat, I felt that it wasn't fair for him to, or fair on him to hold on to him just because I liked having a rat. In my mind, it's always pets come first. Like if we take an animal into our into our home, we take responsibility for its health and both physical and mental well-being. So if you can't give it the enrichment it deserves, it shouldn't be in your house. So yeah, I broke my heart, but I was happy that he was going somewhere where he would have a happier time. That's a good question. What kind of fish do you have? We keep saying that we want to repopulate our aquariums. We have one small, like a nano tank with, I think maybe at this point, maybe like 1 or 2 shrimp in it because it's been inbred for like, I want to say like 6 years of the same shrimp breeding with each other. They eventually stopped. Harlequins, hell yeah. Look at those clowns. They are clowns, aren't they? So fun. Makes you Tetra's guppy shrimp and some you don't know what they are. Yeah. One of the most heartbreaking stories is my friend John, who lives in Wales, came back to Suffolk for Christmas, and after a few days got a message from his neighbours to say that his power had gone out, and they couldn't get in because he didn't leave a key with them. The power hadn't come back on, and his fish tank lights hadn't come back on. I think he had multiple fish tanks. He basically drove all the way back to Wales because if the lights didn't come back on, likely the pump wouldn't have come back on either, or the heater. And in his house, he doesn't have central heating. He has log burners and stuff, so his house is actually really cold. When he got back, as he suspected, all the heaters were off. And unfortunately, his fish didn't like the temperature change. So he now has to restart everything, bless him. Goofy little guys, you think they're the only faction you've won against. Nice, used to have guppies many moons ago. Clown loaches and some tiger barbs, nice. Solitaire is rough. You can put it across the board in one turn, and there's bad news for infantry. Vital breacher stood no chance. Ooh. I must admit, like, I don't play. I just paint stuff because I like the way it looks. And when the person in the shop when I went to buy them, they were like, you do realise that like checker pattern isn't like cast in. You have to paint that on. I was like, yeah, I know. I'm prepared for suffering, and I'm actually having a great time with it. So it really wasn't suffering or isn't suffering at all. So. And people keep saying that I'm crazy for doing this, but it's fun. If you love fiddly things like I do, this is a great little project. Fortunately, your scar size were right there with a Cold Star Commander, so there was a lot of flamethrowers, mortal wounds, distant sound of a clown horn being punched. Oh god. Those poor clowns. I mean, I say that, they are terrifying. I'm not a fan of clowns, but I like diamond pattern, and it turns out. These guys would be a nightmare for a commission, though. With how long they take. Like, I think you'd have to charge hourly rather than per model. I can't imagine anyone wanting to paint 2,000 points of them as a commission. Be a nightmare. Just get back up to. They staged their death. Like, one time you killed one with a tank shock, rolled over them, dismounted your breacher squad, and they used their staged death to get right back up. 6-inch charge range. Oh no! That is evil. Like, psych. You thought I was dead? No, psych. Just a prank, bro. It's like, why are you angry? It's just a prank. It's almost as bad as like, stop hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Harlequins have the flip belt, so they just move through units. Jeez. Really clever body blocking one unit with a Brutalis. Jokes on you, they flipped right over you. Whimsical bullshit. Got your nose energy. Oh shit. I guess it's a good thing that not many people play them. Because they sound like a nightmare. I think your least favourite faction is the Necrons. Reanimation protocols haunt your dreams. See, I've only ever... Because I don't play, I don't really have to worry about any of that. So I only hear, like, about factions and how they are to play against sort of through osmosis. People will tell me about it and whether or not it was a fun experience. You usually hear things about Tau being problematic to play against or not very fun to play against. But I think that all stems or goes back to that one fateful game of that one Tau player who managed to deploy in such a way that his opponent couldn't deploy at all. So he won the match before it even started. Stupid rules indeed, yeah. Seventh edition madness, yeah. I'm just really glad I don't have to worry about any of that. Like, sounds horrendous. And I would only ever wanna have fun when I'm playing. The idea of having to play against something that isn't very fun, just like, ugh. But yeah, I think there's still a stigma against Tau ever since that one fateful battle. You just like the big robots, man. Yeah. I like them too. I think they look really cool. I do want to paint one at some point. I think a Riptide or Storm Surge, they look really, really cool. Run at me, little melee army, and die, yeah. There wasn't the ability to tweak the rules like there are now. Ah, okay. You have at least 2, if not 3 Riptides. Awesome. You're printing 2 Storm Surge proxies as alternate models. That's cool. I've got one sort of like robot dude proxy thing that I at some point will paint up. This guy. His arm fell off because he fell off my desk, so I have to glue that back on. But we got a little man in his helmet. Very cool. Do like a good robot. Well, there are so many things that I wanna paint. So many things. I have recently discovered the joys of Dragon Trapper's Lodge as well. And all their ridiculously cute models. Not trying to shill because it's against the rules, but in Neoteric Miniatures Raise Kit is what you're working on right now, and they're pre-filled up magnet holes built into the design. That's really nice. Oh, your Doom Dragon Trapper stuff is really nice. Yeah, I know. It is dangerous. It's like I saw someone paint like a tortoise with a siege engine on its back, like a ballista kind of thing, and it had little mice working the controls on it. So I had a look at Dragon Trapper's Lodge minis, and oh my goodness, they're ridiculously cute. Magyar, how you doing? So yeah, at some point, I'm gonna have to paint some of that too. But I also still have my Tyranids. I'm going to have a think about how I actually go about painting that. Because I want to do like a full, like, is it a combat? Yeah, it's a combat patrol, not spearhead. Of nids on a board. Dice, how are you doing? How's it going? How's your stream? Long time no see. I hope you're all right. What were you working on in your stream? Someone do a shout out for me, please, to Thijs. I need to get a stream deck or something and get all these things like pre-programmed. Anyone who isn't following Thijs yet really should. He's a really nice guy. You're okay. A lot of personal stuff going on, but you're okay. Streaming fine. Work on your SMC piece. Oh, nice. Hopefully for this year. Have a good stream. You have to write and run. No worries. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening. I had to just check the clock there for a second, but it's nearly 5 o'clock for you. I spent some time with my sister-in-law yesterday. She recently, very recently, started with Warhammer as well. When we went to Warhammer World last, she came with us, and she's really liking the Nighthaunt vibe. So she's been painting Nighthaunt now. Thank you for the shout out, Kat. I appreciate it. Mr. Lovegood, how's it going? How are we doing? You got a comp celebrating your mum's birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Mr. Lovegood's mum. I hope it was a lovely day. "27 years young again, I assume." Her birthday was last week, but she was travelling, only got home yesterday. Ooh. Travelling on a birthday. You just printed some paint pot holders for your wall. Oh, nice. I need to still hang our new paint pot rack. We bought another one of the nail polish shelves that all the other ones are. I picked it up like a month ago and I still haven't hung it up. I went to do it and realised that I really needed an extra pair of hands to do it properly, because it's heavier than it looks and I want it to be lined up correctly with the other 3 that are around it, because it would stress me the hell out if it was slightly off. So it will have to wait until Nivian and I both feel like doing some DIY. We also have to still build a display cabinet from IKEA that we have, and put the glass doors on on the Kallax. We bought some glass doors to go. Oh, so we can hopefully put away some of our models that are slightly too tall, like Fulgrim is too tall to go on in our Billy the bookcase with glass doors. And I reckon he will fit inside the Kallax. Two 17.99 scatters from IKEA, 20 quid worth of filament so far. Don't count the 2300 for the printer. No, obviously not. They're an investment, right? Did I say well, I have a Kallax. I got a some glass doors to go on the front. Because yeah, we have a few models that need slightly larger storage than the Billy can give at the moment. Mentioned too many IKEA names. We've summoned the Scandinavian. Oh no. Now we got one of the fully glass cabinets with the little light in it. Can't remember what that one's called. But yeah, that needs to be built still. You have a 4x4 Kallax with like 8 drawers. They're so useful. We have a 4x4 and a 2x2 next to each other under the stairs in the living room, just to fill that space. And we've got little doors, like full wood panel cupboard doors on the bottom row. But everything else is just open to the elements, and things just get dusty if because yeah, we have pets, we have dust. How are you doing, Johan? You alright? But yeah, Kallax is... I mean, I'm a big fan of IKEA anyway. I am I'm a sucker for IKEA. Doing okay for sure. You should be packing, but you can't be asked for. So you're waiting for a varnish to dry before you can start doing some fresh work. You're wondering why you couldn't find the mice pointer thing. You hadn't turned your wireless mouse on. It's like, oh my god, why is it working? I am very much sympathise with the CBA. Packing is horrible. If we ever move house again, I'm not looking forward to the packing stage of it. Absolutely will be hiring movers again, because that was such a huge difference last time. So you get to a certain point in your life where you're just too old for this nonsense. I'd rather pay someone to move my heavy shit for me than ask my friends to break their backs because everyone is old and decrepit. Old and decrepit? No way! You're young! Yes, I know. But if I sleep wrong, I will end up with a stiff neck. Or a stiff back, or a whatever. You have yet to charge your wireless mouse ever since 2021. Is that because it's battery powered? Or is it because you have little gnomes who do invisible chores for you? Oh, the mousepad charges it. Oh, that's neat. You're not bringing any furniture with you, luckily. There's still quite a bit to pack up. Yeah, there always is. There's always more than you think. How long are you going for again? Is it 3 months? You're in your 20s. When you move to the mainland next year, hopefully you're so going to get a moving company to help you. Cannot move all your stuff on your own. You will not ask. No, exactly. It's also like these people are professionals. They will wrap your things up in their van, make sure everything is strapped down perfectly. And when we moved here to this place, we got a moving company and they did everything in 2 trips. And they were done by 12:30, I think. So yeah, I will never do that myself again. Plus insured in case something breaks during moving. That's also very true, yeah. I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, I understand why people don't do it. Because it is more expensive and it's not everyone has the option to hire movers, but if you can afford it, if you can make it work, it's going to make your house move 10 times less stressful. Which to me I think is worth it because it's already one of the most stressful things there is. Still haven't even tried to drive with a wagon connected to your car. You were supposed to learn while learning to drive. Your father never allowed you to. It's now been 10 years since you started learning to drive. Got your license 6 years ago. Yeah, well you can get like... I mean, I probably wouldn't necessarily use like a cart or a wagon or anything like that behind my car either. I would rent a van of some sort. But then you're driving a bigger van, something you're probably not used to, and even that is scary. Adds extra stress and pressure to something that really doesn't need more stress and pressure because it's already stressful and pressure. Enough stress and pressure as it is. You've lost count the number of times you had to move. It's freaking awful. Like, I do not like moving. I think people who say that they enjoy moving are lying. Or they don't have to do it themselves. They have people who move them for them. I felt that was accurate. To be honest, the caps were entirely they fit the sentence. Cool. Get my light blue out. It's such a weird paint pot design, this. Like, I understand why it's designed this way and why it does what it does, but when you put paint on your palette, even if it's just a tiny drop, let's see if I can get it to do a tiny drop. Oh, yeah, there we go. Tiny drop. the moment you then close it, gives you a little after drop. I've been told it's like what happens when men go to the bathroom. Doesn't matter how much you shake. Still need a little dab at the end. Rub a tip on the surface. Yeah, get rid of the last bit. Yeah, I'm the same. I just rub. It's a quick tally. It's at least 15-ish. Oof. How many times have I moved? Also a lot, to be fair. Not a lot as a child, like one after I was born, to new house. From there, so there's 3 houses as a kid. And then when I got older, when I moved out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by myself, I think. Like when I was a grown up, not by myself, not like, but and then the move to England, and then this is the 3rd house that we're in here since I've been here, and that's been 10.5 years now. You're gonna leave it on lurk? No worries. Get some clothes and small stuff packed. Curse your past self if you leave it till last minute. Yeah, you would, yeah. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, Johan. Go pack your shit. Yeah, so overall in my life, probably about 12 times, something like that. But that includes at least one that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten 1 or 2. Because I moved house when I was a teenager a few times, or like early 20s, late teens, early 20s. More people should paint Harlequins. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Because they are fun, they are silly, they are bright, they are exciting, and they are very, very good practice for brush control. Oh yeah, I was saying how my sister-in-law is now painting Warhammer as well. She started on Night Haunt because she really likes the pretty ghosty ladies, which is very fair. They are kind of cool. Do not drop your freaking paint on your white jumper, you silly moose. So she started painting. She kind of jumped in at the deep end because she decided that she wanted to paint. Well, she started with a banshee, like I think it's a tomb banshee or something. You just finished the Briar Queen. Nice. Yeah, I think she picked up a banshee off eBay, painted that as her test model, and then immediately went for Lady Olinder. Which is a bold move. I think she's pulling off. She's doing. She came here and she painted some. Oh, I can't remember the name now. Set of 4 of them. They're like wraiths. Very gory. Nice. I feel like that's lore accurate. I did the black coach myself not long ago. That was very fun too. I might bring that to RoseCon as a see what we can do kind of model. Have you posted any pictures of it anywhere, Kat? Thank you. I am very curious now. Stream is also link friendly, so if you want to put like an Instagram or something on there, be my guest. There's something immensely satisfying about all these tiny highlights. know. Don't really know why I like this as much as I do, but it really is very satisfying. I think I just answered my own question there, but... Why do you like it? Because it is immensely satisfying. But yes, decisions about this freehand are going to have to be made fairly soon. I'm thinking maybe a playing card. Playing card. Like a queen or something like that. Oh, thank you. Look. Have a look. That is very gory. It's like she's been rolling in it. That's amazing. She is perfection. I love it. Ay, ay, ay. What a model. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll be on... oh, fiddlesticks. I've just realised his foot. Wombles, okay. Can you show them if you want? It's supposed to look like she's from... I'm just not very good at screen sharing. Or I would. Think I'd add. No worries, Mr. Lovegood. Thank you for hanging in. Hanging in, for dropping in. And hanging in, I suppose. Johan, your repainted version is crisp, by the way. I don't think, I might do? Wait, I can probably add... Bear with, I can probably add... Hi, Grey Wolf, how are you doing? Add a... I guess display capture? There's a bit of resin work on there as well. Very nice. It's a different one, but you go with it for sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like it's... Wait, hang on. Am I being blind? It's a different pose, yeah. No, but the colors are crazy. Whoa. Yeah, no thanks. That's to be checked some other time. But yeah, like I said, I've just noticed that I missed the foot here, so we're going to paint some diamonds. And yeah, you guys can see how I enjoy making myself suffer. Titania, it's going well. This is my third one. It's window capture if you want to share just a Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to have a play with it. It's not... It's the kind of thing that I always want to plan or like want to do at some point, and I will definitely need to do this soon because I'm planning on doing my giveaway stream on the 14th of Feb, which is next Saturday. So I will need to like find a way to share how I like spin a wheel and stuff. Giveaway stream, very much, obviously everyone is invited. I will be giving away a brush set, and probably a model, and possibly a paint set. Ooh, thank you. Need to lurk for a bit? No worries. Thank you for hanging out, Kat. Thank you for the stretch, OP. Ollie. Ooh, that's a good stretch. That actually cracked something in my back. Nice. Thank you. Ollie, plus. So yeah, it will be a giveaway stream for those people who are on my Discord, because I wanted to give something back to those people who have been supporting me for a long time, who've been part of my community for a long time, and who've basically helped this channel grow. And initially I thought, oh, I'll do like a follower giveaway or something, because I didn't want to force people to sub. Only a good painter, you're also very beautiful, elegant woman with charisma. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ollie. That's very kind of you to say. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure that people who have been with me for a while don't need to suddenly spend money, because I don't expect anyone to pay to be part of my community. I want to be here for everyone. And yeah, so it didn't feel right to make it like sub-only kind of giveaway. And I thought rather than making it all followers, which is now up to 550, and there's definitely not 550 of you always in my stream, so that also doesn't really feel like the right thing to do either. So I thought, how about Discord members then? So I'll have to make a little spreadsheet of my Discord members, load those all up on like one of those spinny wheel things, and we'll do a giveaway. I'll do a paint set, I'll do a model, I'll do a brush set, yeah, I want to make sure that I give a little bit back to everyone who's been hanging out with me for such a long time. It's been yeah, it's been well over a year now that I've been streaming. My channel's grown a lot since I started, and yeah, it feels like the right thing to do. What I might do is like have subs allow for an extra entry of your name on the spinny wheel. And normally I'd say I would buy things in advance so I can show the prizes, stuff. Oh, this is what you can win. But I know that I've got people here who are very regular on my stream, and I know that I won't be able to, or like it'd be much better if I just buy, say if someone wants a model, wins the model, it'd be much better if I just buy that in the country of origin rather than trying to ship that from the UK to them. And that'll be a choice of probably 2 models. Okay, so we've got the main thing blocked in here. Let's add some more blue. Okay. Oh. Yo. I think she went to lurk, Gray. She might still see it, but... I am very curious now, though. Hang on, this guess what in the stream, and now we will never know. Unless Cat comes back. You're 1 away from 600 followers. Holy moly. I am following you already, aren't I? Yes, okay, phew. I was going to say, that would be crazy. 600 followers. That's crazy. That's really awesome. Congrats. Someone please follow Grey. Please follow Grey Wolf. I'm going to do a shout out for you. Bear with. Grey is 1 follower away from 600. Please go show him some love. If you're not following him already, you really should, because he is good people. Plus, you were a special guest on another streamer's stream. You got to play character. Oh, character was an old spirit. That's really cool. What kind of stream was that? Playing like D&D or something like that, or... Getting there. Gonna make this nice and crisp, these lines. Lovely. And then, yeah, that's all good. I'm gonna stick the fluo on top of that for some extra vibrant punchiness. God, Harlequins are so fun. Who wouldn't like this? Hair on my finger. Tiny bit of yellow over there. Crisp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Turn the heating back on for a bit because I'm getting cold again. Right. Bigger brush. Blue. I guess the cut piece should be half-half in this case. Or maybe I just painted an entirely different color. Like, looking at my desk, I should be able to put back probably about half of these paints. But no. I'm also going to have to decide what color to paint the coat. I'm thinking black, and then no, actually it's going to be blue, because it is part of... Is it? I'm trying to work out if it's... No, it's not. That'd be hideous. I'll look at some pictures. Let's have a little look at some pictures. So so it is checkers on that side. I'm going to have to do a checker pattern on the... I'm not doing a checker pattern on the underneath there. I can do it on the top though. I'll do it on the top. Just thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to be so careful not to put blue on my checkers. What did I do? Put blue on my checkers. Did they? Oh, this is going to be fun. More checkers, but on the jacket. I'll do a mix here. Bit of a wet blend. dark blue in here, dark blue under there, and then we'll do a lighter blue on there. Okay, nice. And I'll have to decide what to put on there. Actual color wise, like in a bit, because I think I will want to do like a freehand or something on here. Heater back off. I gave this one a very come at me bro pose with the way it's got this hand up like that. It's kind of silly. I kind of love that they're all wearing tights. Oh, they're leggings. It is incredibly silly. Like, compared to all the frickin' over-armoured ridiculous. I feel like I'm missing a piece of cloth here, but I don't think we are. Oh, it's supposed to be cloth. Okay, cool. So it can be yellow. It's not a... Actually, it has to be yellow. He's just completely pulled it into his bum. It's not a cod piece. Of course it's not a cod piece. She has boobs. Who are we to judge? We don't know what they get up to. They might have completely different ideas of gender and I'm not going to sit here and assume I know more about them than I do. Fabulous. What a fabulous pair of tights. Look, we're not here for my building prowess. We're here because I like to paint. And we can judge my incorrect assembly all we want. Still not entirely sure that was incorrect, but... let that dry so that we can make that nice and yellow later. Cool. Okay. So, now, the outside of this coat. Yellow on black? Are you crazy? Yeah. Yes, I am. Clearly. First coat of yellow on black. What a hideous result, as always. I should paint it pink first. Yes, I know I should, or I could, but... No, thank you. No, but brown is too... It goes more like punchy with pink underneath. Brown makes it too 40k-ish, and I know that that is what I'm painting. But it's so warm with brown. The irony of me painting Avalon Sunset on this black and complaining about warm on brown isn't lost on me. We all have our quirks, we forgive you, I know. Certainly, yeah. Yeah, let's call it a quirk. Not I am stubborn. Not that at all. Kind of funny how paint, like fixing the yellow outline with my dark blue makes a big difference to how this pattern is coming along. I was like, oh, you could just paint a yellow one properly, correctly the first time. I know I could, but time consuming and effort. My blue works way better than my yellow, so it's much easier to tidy things up with blue after I've sort of slapped the yellow on. And then we can go back in with yellow afterwards. Afterworks. I do like Avalanche Sunset as a colour. It's a good paint. Messy. think going forward, every time I make a state of things, I should just call it Lionel. Or Lion. Mr. Fat Cat, good evening. How are you doing? Oops. How's it going? Are you alright? Are you up to much this fine Sunday? Still alive, but this cold is trying his best to change that. Ugh. I feel like everyone's been getting this cold. And it's really knocking people sick. It's just lingering for so long. Tuvon, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, please correct me. Oh, good lord, good lord. Doing well, I'm glad to hear it. Welcome to the craziness. We're doing some very small diamond patterns. Your voice is either rasp and deep like you've smoked a carton of cigarettes each day for the last 50 years, or high pitched like a small little boy on helium. Oof. At least it's exciting, I guess. It gives you an air of mystery. Like, what will it be today? Is it going to be raspy or is it going to be squeaky? How's the packing going, Johan? Mother looks awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tuvon. It's a labor of love. Like, I'm actually really enjoying the checkers. It's just taken a bit of time to put them on the model. And once they're on, they need to be touched up, and they need highlights, and they need TLC. So they actually look decent. Because this first coat is pretty rubbish looking. Okay. Let's go. We'll clean these up. Do you paint as well, Tuvon? Or Tuvon? Trying to work out how that. I think Tuvon. Anyway. Said down earlier, wanted to paint your new stealth team for kill team, sprayed them, and was just about to start to paint your body. Went, nope, battery low, please go and die in the corner. You're gonna take your leave. No worries, Johan. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit, and best of luck with the packing. I hope you get lots done. And see you soon. Are you moving the 13th, was it? Or the 14th? You're leaving. Don't answer that. Loading out of your car and driving your Saturday. Nice. All your clothes sorted for now, the rest will be fixed during the week. Nice, yeah, you can't pack everything away yet, that's the problem. Like, you can't just live out of boxes for weeks. So, yeah. Unfortunately, you're just moving to like a different area of the country. You're not going to be immigrating or moving to a third world country or anything like that. If you forget something, you can always buy it. Or ask a family member to post it or something like that. Been there, done that twice, not again, please. What, move to a different country? Me too. weird how I kind of don't like Red Bull, but sometimes it's not quite a craving, but close. I never buy it for myself, but we sometimes pick it up because my sister-in-law's basically the only thing she drinks. And she was here yesterday, so we got some in for her. I came in here earlier and I was like, what do I want to bring with me? And I had the option of Fanta or squash or obviously like water. I really am like a toddler when it comes to drinking. Like I forget to drink if I don't remind myself. And I also really do not like the taste of water, so I really struggle with drinking water. So I normally make like a weak squash or something to still get my water content. But I do not enjoy drinking it at all. I go for sparkling water, which I for some reason do like the taste of. Or sodas or squash or something cordial of some sort. So to force yourself to drink water but not having anything else. Oh god, no. I would just have a headache all day because I wouldn't be. I just. It physically upsets me. Like it makes me want to throw up. Not helped by the fact that tap water here is not very nice. It tastes like a swimming pool. It's drinkable according to all sources, but I just really do not like the taste of it. But then I never liked the taste of it at home back in the Netherlands either. The only water I ever did enjoy was the water from south of the Netherlands, where my grandma used to live. Very high, like I think it came from like limescale caves or something like that. Like very hard water, very cold from the tap, and very crisp. And here we put all our water through a Brita filter before we use it, because it just tastes awful otherwise. I'm thinking about getting one of those water filters that Bear Grylls attached himself to, and you can get like installed to your hot and cold water. You're talking about sparkling water. Oh, I do like sparkling water. I drink sparkling water. Like if I need to drink something that isn't or hasn't got flavor added to it, it's sparkling water. I can drink that. I think we have a what's it called? One of those soda. Oh god, what's it called? It's one of those things you can buy canisters for. You can load up your normal tap water with gas, so you can make your own sparkling water. Like soda tap or something like that. We have that at work now, so at least at work I can drink that. Welcome back, Dagamad. I think Johan left Magier. He's gone AFK. Or he's still like, gonna go like do packing and stuff. Loving these, thanks, White Wolf. It's slow going, but I'm really enjoying them. I find it really, really fun. How are you doing? Doing okay? White Wolf is here. Now again, let the punch fly. Base got to the armor. Oh god. Streaming this process is a nice gesture to the community. There's a pattern of good behaviour here and it's quite entertaining. No clowning about here. Oh my god. I can't believe you sat on these the whole time. You run most on the fly, keep you sharp. Crystal McDowell, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in. Anyone able to do a shout out for Crystal, please? How did your stream go? Hello. I don't know if I follow you yet. Let's have a little look. I do not. I do now. Oh, can't type. That's better. Yes, it is better. What were you working on in your stream today, Crystal? Are you okay? Was it a fun stream or was it a struggle? We all have struggles sometimes. I should know. I am painting Harlequins. Welcome to all the raiders. Very chill. Looked at some of your old metal Whams collection and then moved from your snot. Nice, your squig wagon. Nice. Very chill stream. Cool. I've been working on this Harlequin. I finished the other two that I've started so far. Or I finished painting them anyway. Earlier this week. I know the light is not great. It's great for me, but it's not great for showing off paint jobs. But yeah, so these are painted, and now I'm on the yellow one. I've decided to do as many crazy colours as I can, so looking awesome. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's fun. I'm having a good time with them. Everyone's always oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, people keep saying like, oh my god, why do you do this to yourself? Diamond patterns are horrible. But I'm actually really enjoying it, so it's just goes to show what is torture for one person is a good time for someone else. It is fun. Ed, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you, White Wolf. I appreciate that. Same reason why you coloured 50 fish, 3 different colours on each fish. Yeah, exactly. You're still surprised you like that. Yeah, well... Turns out I'm into self-punishment. Doing good, just bored. Why are you bored? Nothing to hobby, nothing to watch or anything like that? A few dwarfs you could paint up, but meh. I can't remember the last time I was bored, if I'm being honest. I don't really do being bored. I always have stuff that I want to do. It doesn't really happen for me, being bored. Which is both nice and difficult. I think I'd quite like to be bored sometimes. Sounds like you need something random to paint. Yeah, I agree. Get some Harlequins. Does Ed need some models? I can send some. Got a lot to paint, but promise I'd paint them on stream. Well, you can make a start on them, right? Gotta go pick up the baby from mum's. Hope that the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of your evening. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. And thank you for the follow as well. You got loads, yeah. I somehow didn't think you would be short on models. It's more the getting started, isn't it? It is for me anyway. Just having the models doesn't necessarily mean that you want to paint them. You sure? I don't mind. Nothing you want, please? Please? Take some? You have a black dragon model just... Why do you have a dragon just sitting there? I mean, I also have a dragon just sitting there, to be honest. I really need to paint him. White Wolf very kindly sent me one of his Strack models that he ordered. The Squidmar dragon. And I haven't painted him yet. I'm gonna have to do that soon. I might do that before I start on my Tyranids. Your 5 months plus pre-ordering more this week, hopefully. You're doing Crondis in black. Ooh, very nice. I'd love a Crondis. Such a cool model. think Grondis is probably the coolest dragon that Games Workshop have done. One of the first gifts your wife gave you was a black dragon model that was already painted. Decade later, seen an unpainted foil model. I was surprised it had the same design as you picked up. Oh, that's really cute. Ooh, 4 dry. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but 4... yes, but no. It's a really, really cool model. But he's a bit gross. I don't like it when things are gross. I need my things to be shiny and pretty. Ooh. Wait, hang on. 4 dry is the one that I'm thinking of, isn't it? It's the one that you painted? Hello, keyboard. Yes. Crazy cool model. But a little bit too dead for me. Okay, let me rephrase. 4 dry coolest, Grondis nicest. I think that's fair. Like I should, on this, really do some color variation as well. So it's not just flat checkers. To be fair, it is all very bright here, but all facing upwards. It's going to be easier with the blue, I think. Am I doing the death gesture too? What do you mean? You have to remember that I don't play, so I just look at models and paint what I think is cool. The main character for the Harlequins. Does he come in this specific box? Because if not, then probably not. Or maybe in the future at some point, but I don't have him because I literally, because I don't play, I just pick up what I think is cool and then paint that up. Oh no, then I'll have to get them at some point. I don't have him. I only bought this this box when I went to Element that time as a little keepsake reminder of an awesome trip. But I'll paint anything that looks cool, so... It's a trap? What is a trap? Oh shit. I hadn't even thought of that. I was like, who am I talking to? Like, oh. Ed, you're already given enough, my man. You don't need to gift more. People care about you even without the presents. It's a trap. God. Too much in the zone. He did already get me something. Oh, that is a cool model. That's a really cool pose. Huh. Yeah, may have to get that at some point. know if I've ever seen it on the shelves in my local hobby store. Is it a new model or has it been out for long? Never know with you. No, you don't. Oh no. Chaos Speak Mayhem Tosser. What? That's quite the name. Bonjour. How's it going, Zach? EP, but when am I not? Yeah, same. Appreciate that, White Wolf. Yeah, the competition yesterday, recovering from the adrenaline dump. Ooh, yeah, that is. Like my boss went to, I want to say, Portugal for like the European Championships a while ago. He was also in bits afterwards. You got squidged by the big boys again. I think he won his first and then got Squidged by his second, if I remember correctly. Which, considering he's only been doing it for a pretty short amount of time, is actually pretty good. He was very happy with the results anyway. You maintain your 100% losing record, so you're happy. You get to play with the big boys, so what's not to love? It is always good, isn't it? Seeing White Wolf. I agree. What's not to love when they squeeze me? Exactly. That's exactly what I meant. So you don't love it? Oh, what's not to love is when they squidge you. Oh, proper pain. Not much to squidge. You were mixing messages, yeah. Sounds like you were. To be very delicate with this. Ugh. It's weird being small guy in a big... Sure, yeah, exactly. But those guys all weigh like 140 kilos, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my boss is, he weighs 80, so he's in like... the a way lighter class than that, and he says that he's one of the lightest ones in his that's not pounds, that's kilos. White Wolf. They're all built like Dwayne the Boulder. Yeah. It's Boulder. You're 80. With a fair weight for your height, etc. You don't lift. Yeah, exactly. It's the thing is, there's no upper limit on your. No, they can be as big as they want to be. My boss was saying that he was. He's not very tall. He's very strong and very like fit. But he's not very tall, so he was saying that every single person in his category he had to look up. And it felt like a real struggle because they were all so much bigger physically than he was. Because you go, no, don't do that. Or just lose a 5 kilo, be the big ball, the small. Yeah, that's probably the more sensible of the two options. Bonk. I need to finish this up. Come on. Come on. Bonk. So I am very hungry. I haven't actually checked WhatsApp yet in a while. I saw a picture come past. It's of his turtle in the sink, I think. It's a tortoise. Tiny bit of Averland sunset. Over here. And over here. And then we can add a little bit of the fluo. Nick said, John, there's a tortoise in your sink. It does feel like one of those, like, super. Yeah, I get why that made you laugh. Nearly there, nearly there. Bonkin again. Bonk. Just because, yeah, of course. No, that's fair. Here we are. I may want to tidy that up at some point. There are a few areas that need a tiny touch up. Bonking again, I know, right? Pardon? Yeah, pardon. Cool. Cool. So, we have yellow on the go, pink and orange, or dark orange, mostly finished. Let's slap some light on there. Observe. Anyone else hoarding point for itchy wigs? Ugh, most of these lads. I wouldn't redeem them now though, because I'm going to raid out in a second, so it's now is not the time. Let's have a little look to see who is about for let's see what Baleforge is up to. Locked and loaded. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Right, I need to make some space because I've got way too many paints on my desk. I won't be able to type because my freaking keyboard is stuck underneath my monitor. You have 25k points locked and loaded. You guys are the worst. I love you, but you're the worst. Right. Put these guys back upright. Make some space. Here we are. Right. Refund them to yourself. See, I don't even know how to do that, so it's it's one of those things. Definitely not. I'm gonna raid Balefire Forge in a moment. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me on my off day. Obviously it is Sunday today and not Saturday. I will be back again on Wednesday. Let me just double check that I will be. Yes, I have no plans on Wednesday, so let's be back here on Wednesday. And then on the 14th, Saturday, I am doing my giveaway stream, where I'll be giving away a set of brushes. A little bit depending on where people are, where the winners are based. But my plan is to do a set of orange brushes. Hopefully, they will be able to be shipped to the person who wins. A small paint set, army painter paint set, and a model of your choice of like 2 or 3 different models. Again, based on where people are based, I don't really want to put things like stuck in my plan, because I know if someone in America wins, I'm not going to be able to ship them something that I've purchased here without there being all kinds of drama. So yeah, I'll try and purchase in the land where people, or the country where people actually live. So yeah. Giveaway stream will be available for anyone on my Discord, so do join the Discord if you're not on there already. I don't want to do it just for people who are randomly dropping in. It's going to be the stream to say thank you for all my lovely supporters. I'm going to raid out to Balefire Forge and hopefully see you all on Wednesday. Bye bye!